Before Rossi Mission SF, the owners ran a small Mediterranean restaurant in the Mission. On Indigenous Peoples Day, they hosted their first BIPOC art show, featuring Indigenous artists and creators from all backgrounds. The energy that night was powerful, and it sparked an idea. They saw how art could bring people together, and that inspired them to open a space fully dedicated to artists, which became Rossi Mission SF.
My name is Sahar Milani. I am a first-gen Iranian-American woman, and I am the owner of Rossi Mission SF, a street art gallery in the Mission. I come from a field that is very male-dominant. In my office alone, I was probably the only female and the only minority immigrant, and so I know how it feels. So I wanted to open up the space to represent marginalized artists, kids, students, people from all paths of life, not just, anyone who is very corporate or, is already represented and already had their shot, or you don't even need to go to art school or have an art background, but if you create and you are good at what you do, then you are always, everyone's welcome here. I face many challenges. I'm underrepresented, and just not knowing how to reach out or, what to do. I've had this gallery for about almost 5 years now. It's been a tough 5 years not knowing how to actually navigate resources and funds in the city, and there's not much representation being a female minority gallery owner. I compete with larger galleries, and I would say my gallery is a little different.
Hi, my name is John Lonke, and I'm one of the painters who's had artwork on display at Rossi Mission SF. Rossi's very different from other spaces because there's quite a variety of work. Most of the art galleries specialize in a certain style. They tend to be more highbrow or possibly lowbrow, or maybe they focus on tattoo art. But Rossi, although it started out as a graffiti and street art gallery, grew steadily into working with all these different aspects of the local artistic community. So now it's a really fun mishmash of tattoo artists, underground cartoonists, street artists, graffiti artists, and all these people who are doing interesting outsider artwork that's almost hard to quantify. So it's quite a mix, and all the painters are very different from each other and working in multiple styles. So there's a vibrancy to Rossi that you don't see in most other galleries in the city that tend to just stay in a certain lane. There's all kinds of lanes at Rossi that are going in all different directions, and that's half the fun of the place.
The whole point is to actually introduce this new genre of art that is out there and represent the artist. We actually had a show for a art student that is originally from Hawaii, and he organized the whole exhibition with his classmates. His professors came, his parents flew in, and it was a very successful show. So I'm very happy to be part of his journey and be the gateway for him to actually do bigger and better things. I believe that we are the gateway gallery for a lot of the students, artists, or anyone who hasn't been represented or had the opportunity to showcase their art. And I find a lot of pride in that.
How's it? I'm Ryan Nakamura. I'm from the islands of Hawaii. I moved to San Francisco maybe around 4 or 5 years ago. I'm here as an artist. As someone who has recently moved to the Bay Area in the past 4 years, when first moving here, one of my goals and missions was to really dive into the community. Rossi was a light in that tunnel. Rossi to me is really a connector, a cultural hub that I've been lucky enough to know since 2021 once I stumbled across them. Since I've known them, they've always been the one to host a lot of the great community art events from artists that are really just starting out, who've never shown their work in galleries before, to some artists who've never shown their artwork in these spaces before. It's so cool to see these people finally show work in here. For me to finally see them in person. A lot of the works I've seen a lot throughout the streets, but to see these in person is amazing. Some of my greatest friends I met through this space. At a show a few years back in Rossi, Mission called 808 to 415. Again, this was with a few of me and of my friends located in the Bay Area, all of us being originally from Hawaii. This show's 808 to 415's mission was to inform and educate the people of the Bay Area, San Francisco, a little bit more specifically on what the life in Hawaii truly is like. A lot of times we'd see the issue being that you kind of get this facade, this touristy ideology of Hawaii, but we here are from and get the first-hand perspective and want to educate the people of such. It was great. We had a lot of graphic designers, illustrators, and painters, even sculpture artists contribute to the show. A lot of our college classmates and community members outside enjoyed, and it was a great time. I've seen Rossi help so many other people, not just myself. Again, like I said, the events is something that I would totally go and look forward to. Each one being on Friday or Saturday of that week. I would see artists like Enor, graffiti artists, MQ, Savvy, and not only was it helping me find them, but of course, build a greater community in the San Francisco area. One of the good stories that I know is that my homie Brian would come post up here, and he's a little introverted until you start to get to know him. And he pulled up to the Enor show, started sketching everybody, and that's how people would hone in and move towards him. And that's how he created friends, especially outside of school, and being at Rossi was just a real hub and light for that.
And today we are joined by the Bay's own Sophia R.B.
Hi, my name is Sophia, and I'm a first-generation immigrant and mission-based musician here in San Francisco. I started out as a fan of Rossi Mission. I would come by to see the art, the people, and the energy. It felt like one of the few spaces in the city that was truly open, welcoming, and community-driven. Over time, I started getting involved, helping with social media, modeling for projects, and supporting Rossi's brand development. What's beautiful about this space, it doesn't just showcase artists, it uplifts them. The team here saw my potential, praised my talents, and gave me opportunities to grow creatively and professionally. Through that encouragement, I started brainstorming ways to bring more of the music community into the space, organizing open mics, live performances, and eventually performing here with my own band. Rossi not only supported the idea, they helped me promote the show and even offered the venue free of charge. The show ended up selling out, and it opened the door for me to start booking more events and expanding my reach as an artist. Rossi Mission SF has shown me what true community support looks like. They don't shy away from helping any kind of creative endeavor, whether it's visual art, music, or performance. They meet artists where they're at and help them bring their vision to life. For me personally, this place has become more than a gallery. It's a launchpad, a family, and a reminder that art is meant to be shared. Rossi gave me the confidence and platform to connect with others, and I'm proud to now be a part of helping the same mission grow. Rossi Mission SF has become so much more than just a gallery. It's a home base for every kind of artist, visual artists, poets, musicians, photographers, designers, anyone who's looking for a place to create, connect, and be seen. We've hosted great artist residencies, poetry readings, open mics, music performances, and networking nights, all with one goal in mind, to keep the arts alive and accessible in San Francisco. Because in a city that's constantly changing, artists deserve spaces that don't just showcase their work but nurture their growth. Every flyer you see behind me represents a moment of connection, someone finding their voice, their audience, or their community. And that's what Rossi does best. It brings people together. From those just getting started to those who've been creating for years, everyone is welcome here. We've already seen so much growth. artists collaborating for the first time, projects being born out of gallery conversations, musicians forming bands, photographers finding their muses, but we're only at the beginning. With your support, we can continue expanding, offering more residencies, more workshops, and more opportunities for local artists to stay rooted here in San Francisco. Because when artists thrive, communities thrive. Rossi Mission SF isn't just a gallery, it's a movement, one built by artists for artists, and with your help we can keep it growing, one creative voice at a time. To conclude this video, we will be showcasing some montages and videos that we've created throughout the months, showcasing some of our past events. Hope you enjoy and thank you for watching.
Linden Boulevard, represent, Tribe Called Quest, represent. When the mic is in my hand, I'm never hesitant. My favorite jam back in the day was Eric B for president. Rude boy composer, step to me, you're over. Brothers wanna flex, you're not Mad Cobra. MC short and black, there ain't no other. Trinity born black like Nia Long's grandmother. Tip and shot, they all that. Pipe dog ditto, honey, tell you man to chill, or else you'll be a widow. Did not you know that my style's a top dollar? The 5-foot assassin, I can fleas off his collar. Hip hop scholar, since being the hot to a duck. Check it out, you got me mesmerized. With your black hair and your fat ass.
Say hey, oh girl. Everyone deserves a night to play. She plays. Only when you're telling them. If these walls can talk, I can feel your rain when it cries. Gold lives inside of you. If these walls can talk, I love it when I'm in it. I love it when I'm in it.
After 20 years, legendary street artist Chris RWK, aka Robots Will Kill, is finally back in San Francisco. Known for his iconic characters and pop culture-inspired visuals, his work blends nostalgia, street life, and storytelling in a way that's instantly recognizable.
For decades, his art has sparked conversation and connection around the world, and now you can experience it right here in SF. This is a rare chance to see his work up close, all happening at our gallery.
And she came with the same type game, the type of girl giving out the fake cell phone, the name Big Fame. She like cats with big things, jewel ship, money clip, phone flip, the 6 ring.